Hi everybody! Today we are going to make a Beetlejuice inspired tote bag. I have black and white, half a yard of each, Halloween green, rainbow vinyl. This bag is gonna be inspired by the Broadway musical. So if you haven't seen the flyer, we're probably gonna put it somewhere in here in this video. And the flyer is basically just his suit and it says Beetlejuice. And we're gonna turn that into a tote bag, literally square. That is how easy this tote bag is. 2.5 inches that because I want the stripes to be a little bit chunkier, and we also need to leave a little bit extra for the tie. And now we have our suit stripes. We have our stripes, we have our lining, trusty square. This is a very simple 15-inch square. It's literally all you need for a tote bag. 2 15-inch squares, just like we did with the fabric. Alternate black and white. Beautiful. Our waste basket is all Beetlejuiced already. We need one set of stripes for the front and another one for the back. Technical difficulties, hold on. Totally normal sewing shenanigans. Now we're going to piece these together and we're going to alternate them. We have these. I think we will get copyright striked if I sing the Beetlejuice songs. What I know now. I once used the same technique with spandex in red and white, and I made my own candy cane fabric. Whenever you don't have the fabric that you need available, you can literally piece it together from different types of fabric and just make your own. If you guys haven't seen the Beetlejuice musical, you should. It's really good. The thread cutter, and then cut the thread. Now we're going to press this. The fabric was not top stitched on the serge, so that means it's gonna move a little bit. If I attach the interfacing square first, we don't have that issue. Now we have our 2 squares. We get to attach our lining. Well, serge. And if you want to be super safe, then you fold it again. All right. We are going to serge it. All right, this and like this. You fold it like a little square, and then you hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then you need a point turner, but listen, we make do. A beautiful crisp corner. Do the same on the other side. Oh, here. See, flip it as you hold it. Use a little point turner. Obviously, this is just the lining. And here's my little pocket. I'm about to attach the lining, so I'm flipping it inside out again. This is what it's gonna look like inside the bag with the green. Right? I am going to make some straps inspired by the sandworms on Beetlejuice. With a little bit of these scraps that we had from cutting the tote fabric, we're going to just finish cutting the straight line. So now we have our straps, and once we fold them, we're just gonna serge them and press them, and they will be ready to attach. I wanna add a little green square straps. Little green straps. Sorry, I think having a bit more green will be super cute. Just shy of 4 inches. So we're going to cut some 4x4 little squares, and that's going to give us just a pop of green outside to match the entire color scheme. 1, 2, 3. Back to the serger. There are little rectangles on each side. Press it a little bit. Right here. Beautiful. Now we have our straps. Since these are inspired by the sandworms in the movie, I want them to look a little bit puffy. So we're going to use some of the interfacing that we used for this part of the bag, but we're going to use it for the straps too. It will look puffy and cute. This is approximately 4 inches. Okay, now let's see if this is long enough. Okay. Now we have a puffy little strap. If you can't match it like that, you can always pin your fabric or use little clamps. The cool thing about sergers is that they can cut fabric remnants and threads for you. So I'm using that function to... We love our little blade. A little stitch on this side, so that it's easier to turn it around when we do. And we also match the back seams. We're going to serge this so that we can have some nice... So this right here is going to be our seam allowance. We're gonna have to pin this. It's gonna leave a little hole, but that's okay. This is attached in place now. So we're gonna stitch these ones first. A little bit more chain stitching. We have our beautiful straps. So I'm gonna do a quick back stitch. I'm gonna go forward again. Back stitch. And I'm gonna take out my pin. Do not sew over pins. Then I'm going to pivot. Now we have a little vinyl pocket. We're going to make another fun sandwich. We're going to serge it like this. Now we just have to attach the lining and the straps. We're good. Or it can be like a cool hat. But if you want to style it, then it can also be like that. There we go. And I have a pocket. Serge your seam right here. Turn it all, put it in there. Matching, matching. Shake it a little bit. And I'm going to snip it just so that I know exactly where I am. Super tiny. And now we attach the straps. So we're gonna sew it in. And then for the straps, we just put them in. Everything is lined up in the middle center point. Probably gonna do a 2.7 because I will be sewing some thick interfacing. I can make a hole like right here. Thread shears will work. Now we just flip it. Now finally, we're gonna go back and stitch our little hole right here. It matches right there. I use this as a point turner sometimes because it locks and it has a rounded tip. Gets the job done. Shake it one last time and give it one final press. We are avoiding the vinyl because that's plastic. You do not want to iron plastic. Now we just have to close that hole and we're good to go. We're just going around in a circle. 5 millimeters away from the first stitch. And this is our beautiful Beetlejuice bag. Look at the straps and look at the lining. So you can put your laptop, your tablet, your sewing supplies, and Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. We got the bag! She's done! Yay! Hopefully you guys learned something today. Thank you so much, Sew It Up Hurst, for letting us use this beautiful space and the B79 by Yaya Han. It's such a beautiful machine, and we finished this tote bag in just a couple of hours. Now, if you excuse me, I've got some pending business with Mr. Beetlejuice.